Hi, CAT paper strategy to score 100 percentile in Quant section. So what should be the strategy for person who's aiming for 100 percentile? Well, it varies from person to person, but I'll give you my experience in terms of what I do with regards to scoring 100 percentile in the Quant section. Now this is focus on Quant. We have a separate video for DLR. This is specifically for Quant. Now normally if you look at CAT20, a score of 50 plus would have got 100 percentile or 9. When CAT22 a score required was 60. So that means it depends on the toughness of the paper. If the paper is really tough, you may require lesser number of questions. So here basically we're talking about around 17 questions, correct, assuming 100% out of 22. Here we're talking about almost 20 questions out of 22. Okay, so it basically will vary depending on the toughness of the paper. But you need to almost get a lot of questions correct. Usually try to attempt all questions. That's what you normally aim for if you're looking 100 percentile. But if the paper is tough, attempt less. You could anyway attempt like maybe a 17 to 22 questions in the examinations, right? And accuracy needs to be 100. You can't make silly mistakes. If you're aiming for 100 percentile, you need to be almost all correct. Avoid silly mistakes as far as possible in the exam. Also remember, strategy varies from person to person. You need to experiment to see what works for you, what does not. Coming to strategy, solve questions as and when they come. Don't focus on selection of questions because anyway you're going to leave very few questions. So time taken to leave a few questions will not be much. So try solving whatever question that comes, okay? And don't try to worry about tough, easy. If you by chance find a question difficult when you start solving, or you find it very lengthy, leave it. Don't try to waste. One of the biggest problem with getting 100 percentile with students is ego issues. They tend to focus on one sum, try to get it right, but in the meantime they will waste a lot of time, which doesn't make sense. So focus on learning to leave questions that are really difficult or lengthy and try to solve the easier and the medium level ones as far as possible. So try to finish the first round in 30 minutes. So if I'll finish it in 30 minutes, maybe out of a 22 questions, I'll solve maybe anything between 15 to 18 or 19 questions. So I will be leaving around 3 to 5 or 6 questions which are there depending on toughness of the paper. Paper is tough, maybe I would have left 7-8 questions. If paper is easy, maybe I would leave around 4 to 5 questions in the first 30 minutes. And then come back to the questions that you left in the first round and try to solve them. Remember, there are always these tough questions which are time consuming. You need to learn to leave them quickly in the first round. And later on, when you finish almost all the other questions, you can spend time on these questions and try to see if you can get it correct. Okay, most questions should be solved within 1 to 1.5 minutes basically. If I'm looking at this one, so you have 22 questions. So try to solve most of the questions 1 to 1.5. If a tougher sum, it may take you slightly longer time, maybe around 3 minutes. But a normal question, try to see if you can solve within 1 to 1.5 minutes. I hope this helps. This is a general strategy with regards to scoring 100 percentile. If you will come up with more videos that will help you with regards to preparation. Interested? Do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.